we have a package. Welcome back to today's video. Starting it out with a package that has been sent to me from a guy that from Auckland. He hit me up via email, and I'm pretty sure this is some kit. Alright, so this is from a guy named Hamish, and the company's name is, like it says here, Built. So he sent me out a bottle, some really nice quality kit. This is Louis Garneau kit, and we have a little bit of a Built vest, the Built jersey, and I assume, yep, some Louis Garneau Built shorts. It's really cool looking design here as well, with the black and a little accents of the yellow and the stripes. And then, oh, we've still got and another bottle. So yeah, cheers Hamish for sending me out all this free kit. Really appreciate it. I've just been packing lots and lots of boxes and putting them up in that storage compartment up there, because I'm leaving and moving to Wellington in 4 days. So today's video we're going to look at, so I'm going to change up my saddle on my road bike, just have a little bit of a test ride, because my legs are pretty shot from yesterday and my shoulder's a little bit sore. So I'm just going to do a bit of an hour to an hour and a half easy ride today, just testing out some saddles and some different positions on my road bike. So I have my Prologo carbon railed TT saddle, which is the which is literally this one right here, but this is just it in white with normal alloy rails and stuff. So this is just like the basic version of the one that I have on my time trial bike, and this on my time trial bike is like the absolute perfect time trial saddle for me. I absolutely love it, because I sit really far forward, and it has these little like knobs up here so that you can't, well, you're not meant to slip off the nose of the saddle, because I don't really use the section here, and I have really narrow hips. So the fact that it's really narrow through here is really good for me, because it doesn't like squeeze my hips apart. So it's been a really good saddle for me. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should, now that I've got this, because this was on my time trial bike, maybe I should try and put it on my road bike and see what it feels like. So that's what we're going to do today. Alrighty, this is my trusty old saddle. It is the Physique Antares one with the titanium rails, which is like the, I'd say mid-range one of the Physique Antares saddles. So I have literally been riding this saddle on my last 4 bikes, I'm pretty sure. So both my Avantis, the last chapter 2, this chapter 2. So as you can see with this saddle too, it has a really narrow nose. So once again, with my really narrow hips, that it works really well for me, so it doesn't push them out, and then I become really uncomfortable on long rides. So I'm hoping that with this saddle as well, that it'll be the same. Okay, so literally I was just sitting here making this video, and I can just see that I was wondering what was going on with the saddle, but look, I'm pretty sure, hold up, if you look, it's actually cracked right there in the saddle. Alright, with that in mind, I think it's time to take this saddle off and put the Prologo on. Alright, so the Antares seat is off, and there is definitely like a big decent crack. There's a big decent crack right through that. So yeah, that I had no idea that this was cracked before I was going to change it when I started this video. But I guess we'll be putting this one on now. It's not the best colour, white, to definitely go with my black bike. I guess there's a little bit of white accents on it, but it definitely looks nice with the black seat. So if I do like this, I might look at getting a black one. And our weight comparison, this is a hell of a lot lighter than this one. This is obviously a heftier seat, but yeah, you can definitely tell there's a little bit of a weight difference there. We've got the seat on, obviously in a timely fashion, definitely had no trouble getting it on. Now we just have to set the correct-ish seat height. I'll obviously take my Allen key out with me so I can move it on the ride. But with these seats, you want to have them slightly pointed up, I'm pretty sure is how I have it on my time trial bike. About there. Okay, so it doesn't look terrible with the white seat, but obviously it doesn't look as good as it looked with the black seat. But obviously there's no point using the black seat at the moment because it's bloody cracked. Alright, it's time to kit up and head out for a ride. We'll probably do like 45 minutes because the shoulder's actually quite sore at the moment, so we might as well try and use this new kit that Hamish has sent us. Alright, it's actually a very, very nice kit. The bibs fit alright with my big thunder thighs in them, but the jersey is a little bit big with the large. More of a medium-sized man I am. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this vest on for because I'm pretty sure it's currently like 28 degrees outside and real humid. Alrighty, I have been riding for about 10 minutes now, and first initial thoughts. Well, my first thoughts is that if I was going to keep the saddle on, I probably need to put my seat height down because there's so much more padding up here that I can feel that I'm slightly overextending with my knee. So other than that, I think I put the seat down, but it's not as comfortable on the road bike as it is on the time trial bike because I'm not sitting always aggressively like that. So I really need to weigh up the options whether how often I'm actually going to be in that real aggressive position versus how often I'm just going to be sitting normally. Like a 180 kilometer road race, probably only sitting in the aggressive position for 50 kilometers of it, so it's a real give or take here. Alright, I got back from my ride and I think I ended up doing like just half hour, 45 minutes because it ended up starting to, which it hasn't done in New Zealand for like over a month. Alright, because I am moving out in 5 days, I've had a grand scheme. I just went to Mitre 10 Mega and I bought this 1.4 meter long just like wooden stick, and I got these like little bracket things to put on the wall, and then with that I want to hang all of my medals. These like swimming, triathlon, cycling and running medals over the last probably 15 years of my life. So all these medals, so I'm going to hang them along there, like all spaced out nicely, and then put it up on the wall. So the plan is to drill 2 holes in the wall up there and then put these little brackets into there, and they will fit perfectly around this shaft. And then these are the medals. I think I have a fairly interesting medal collection. So the majority of these are swimming from when I was a junior, when I was like 10, 11, 12, and then I've got this epic swim one for when I did the 5k swim in Taupo. What was it? It was at 2014. And then I've just got more and more swimming medals. This year the Lake Taupo Cycle Challenge, this was 2014 as well. They did a time trial before, and then so I won the time trial for my age group then, so it must have been under 15. And then some more ones. Some bike medals, don't know what that's for. Second at the under 15 track championships Omnium and under 17 boys, don't know which one that's for. A WCNI track champs 2015 medal, silver. And then here's a triathlon medal, I have no idea what that's for. 2013-2014 second in the Wellington Tri Club Novice Youth Champs. And then here's another triathlon medal, that's from the 2000, I think 13 or maybe 2012, second place in the 393 teams junior mixed relay, which was in Auckland when they held the world champs in Auckland. So that's just like a handful of all my medals there, so I'm going to hang those up on the wall. I have a box and boxes of ribbons and stuff as well, but they're completely useless to me, so I just chuck those in storage. I'm leaving, the room's going to be pretty empty when I'm gone, so I was like, I might as well do something with it. So those are going to sit up there while I'm gone, so whoever comes to my house can see all of these great medals from when I was 13, 14 and 15. This is definitely probably the coolest medal I own. It's from when I did a 5k swim in the open water. Alrighty, that is just going to be a real quick video today. I didn't have much on, especially because I didn't want to do too much training today. Back to normal training tomorrow. I'll probably go for a swim in the morning and head out for a decent, probably 1.5 hour bike ride. So if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. No, I don't need another one. We can stay up late and have a ton of fun. Take
take your clothes off. What's in my drink? It won't let me doze off. And depressed girl, overdose on zone.